It's me. I'm at my house. Remember I told you I would be reading from my house because I'm not at Angel Heart. Hold on. There, that's better. Okay. So anyway, needless to say, my phone's blowing up. Linda, read the cards. It's like, oh my God, we need to know what's happening. Excuse my hair again. I was in the rain, but it's raining here. It's wonderful. I love the rain. And I put a little red lipstick on. I normally don't. I was trying to be festive. Like putting red lipstick on a pig. Doesn't match. Anyway, in my younger days, I used to wear a lot of red lipstick, but I don't know. Okay, so you guys, we got stuff to go through. Got my notes. Okay. So, I've had some weird dreams too, want you to know. More stuff on Trump and Kavanaugh. I had the strangest dream about Kavanaugh. Being in a building with him, he had this office, he had 2 women working for him. I went in, introduced myself, but knew I was going to plan his demise. It's like, oh, I'm getting rid of you. You're going. So, okay. So let's take a look at what's going on with the shutdown coming up. Okay, they're voting right now. Will the government be shut down? Yes or no? Will the government be shut down? Yes or no? Then I need to really look at Trump. You know, you guys, there's something. I got this weird hit, and we'll take a look at it. But on Twitter, somebody said, the reason he's handing over all this taking the military troops out of Syria, etc., was because he knows he's going to get impeached. So he's basically gifting Putin. So we'll see. Let's see if Putin threatened him or some PP tapes were getting ready to come out. But I've got to clear my mind. Is the government going to get shut down? I actually see the Democrats sort of gleeful. It's almost like that Newt Gingrich energy. Like, you know, he shut it down because he thought he was all that in a cup of tea. And remember, it ruined them. It ruined the Republicans for quite some time. I think 17 years passed before the government was shut down again. Is the government going to get shut down? You know, and the Republicans are talking amongst themselves. They're losing faith in him. Ooh, they're losing faith in him. And the stock market's going down again today, you guys. It started off going up, and I was surprised because I'm going to tell you, it's still going to keep dropping. But don't worry, it won't be as bad as before, but it's still going to keep dropping. Okay, what can I tell everybody? Is the government going to... Somebody just said yes. This is weird. Okay. Somebody just said yes, and they're showing Trump cutting himself, like taking a knife and doing this, hurting himself. So he's bleeding out. So I would say that represents that he's not going to, he thinks he's doing right, but it ends up hurting him. Because if he's busting his balls over something, a drug pusher, Rush Limbaugh, and whatever that is, Ann Coulter's saying, he's this freedom people. There's not that many to vote for him or keep him going. And let me tell you something else. He shuts down the government. That's 800,000 people. Just like he said, oh, we don't need to do, they don't need their 2% raise. Do you think these people are going to vote for him? Oh, hell no. Okay, thank you. So they're telling me everything's going to be okay. Okay, thank you. Everybody breathe. It's almost like we're reaching the end, and he's acting out. Trump is acting out. Justice is coming. This is going to cost us some money, you guys. But we will save a lot of money because he's not going to Mar-a-Lago. So all that money we pay for his Secret Service and stuff to take care of his happy ass, we will save money on that. Justice is here. Oh, he really feels it coming in on him. And he's really thinking, I got to come through with what I promised everybody, because he knows the end is near. What that guy said on Twitter is probably correct, because justice is coming. And he knows pretty much when the Dems take over, it's over for him. I see a compromise come at some point in time here, but I'm thinking it's after the Dems take over, because it looks like it could be a way, 9 days, 9 weeks. But I think we're definitely going to shut down. Yeah, they can't talk any. The Democrats are standing strong. They're standing together. They're holding each other up. Okay, thank you. And this thing he did with Syria, this is the thing that's really going to hit him hard. I don't know why. It's not necessarily about removing the troops. I mean, he said on Twitter, you know, that Putin was upset and Syria was upset and everybody's upset. Iran was upset. And Lindsey Graham said, what, are you kidding? They're thrilled. Anyway, yeah, this is, I'll be so happy when we don't get messages from the United States of America through Twitter, when he actually governs. Because apparently he's stuck in a hole right now. Let me look at him, okay? But I will tell you, it's not horrible, so it's not going to be god awful. It probably will be 9 days or something. Something's going to happen that's going. He will. I feel like Trump almost has to work it out. Like they'll give him something for the DACA. Remember, the Democrats said we'll give you $120 billion if you work with the DACA, and he refused it. So probably Stephen Miller told him to refuse it. Racist people are like that. Just like with Obama, it was all racist. It was all, we're gonna anything Obama touched, we're getting rid of it. Okay, so tell me about, where is his head? What is he doing? He doesn't feel well. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna remind you guys, I never saw Trump in jail. Never did. But I do see him out of office. And I do see like back to back, like there's paperwork coming in there, subpoenas. There's back to back subpoenas, and a lot of people are going down. And let me tell you something else I felt. I saw like everybody, remember I've told you when Mueller comes out, it's like shock and awe. It's like we knew some of this stuff, but it's like more people are involved, maybe even sitting people in Congress. It's really weird. I see a lot happening. I see monies given by Russia to people in office being affected. I even see a couple of Democrats getting affected. He's putting everybody through hell just because he said he was going to work with everyone and sign this one bill. And then just because Ann Coulter and Rush Limbaugh made a comment that he was a worthless president. And they must have liked that feeling, huh? They can say what they want and this little bitch comes running. I don't like him, you guys. I'm so sorry. I know psychically that we're not supposed to hold on to this kind of anger, but it feels like he hurts people. He hurts himself, though. That's what they were showing me. Cutting, slicing. He's slicing himself. He's hurting himself. What can I tell him about Trump? Who are you? What are you doing? He just feels like his blood pressure is way high. I get a headache looking at him. If you notice, his face is real flush. It's beyond the tanning. Okay. Ooh. He's got death before him. But I don't know if it's physical death, you guys. It just could be the end is coming. The swords are hitting him. And it's about money. It's about money. Yeah, death is upon him. Things are getting ready to change. As prophesized. So he's... it's almost like I see people running away from him. Nobody wants to be associated with him. He's starting already to cause that smell. You know, people, the Republicans are like, oh, Jesus. Because he told them it was cool, and they all left for their holiday, and then he turned around and said it wasn't cool because of Ann Coulter and Rush Limbaugh. They will be crap, by the way, down the road. Nobody's going to be listening to them because we're losing money. Listen, that's one thing staunch Republicans will get upset about, is the loss of money. Okay, so tell me about this Syria thing. Or is he actually going to create chaos with this? Is he actually going to remove troops? I see him just saying, do it, do it. And that's why Mattis is leaving, because he's not listening. Just do it. But it feels like he has to do it. Like, it's partly something he wanted to do. He's really looking at the list of things he was supposed to do for everybody, and he's checking it off. But he's not making anybody really happy because a lot of the people have already disengaged from him. So tell me about Syria. Will he actually remove troops? Somebody said yes. Somebody said yes. And listen, Eric Swalwell, the one I thought may be president, the one a long time ago I told you I looked at him. A lot of people say Beto, but I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm feeling Swalwell really strong. He's talking about 25, Amendment 25, to remove Trump. He's going to start the process. I said if he starts the process and does it, it's gonna happen. He's going to be president. Okay, so not good, you guys. A lot of people will be killed. As soon as they leave, there's going to be a bunch of crap come up. It's as prophesized, but there's death all around it, and the tower's here. So it's not good. I guess ISIS will get stronger. They're all in glee. They're just celebrating right now. Oh, yes. Oh, hell yes. And then what'll happen is Trump's going to have to go. I think he'll leave before his 4 years is up. I don't see him running. But I'm almost feeling like somebody else is coming in, someone else comes in, maybe it's even Nancy Pelosi, but somebody else comes in, and we start having to redo everything that happened because of Trump. Ooh, okay, hold on. Ooh, I'm feeling stuff. I just want to look at Pence real quick because there was something wrong with him when he was sitting in that Was it because his love left? That guy left that was his associate. He almost looked love lost, like, my guy's gone. It definitely, he's not looking at Trump like he used to with those gleaming eyes. Oh, yes, isn't he wonderful? That's gone. I think he knows his hopes for being president one day are gone. I don't know how he knows that. I just saw that. They're saying he knows he's not going to be president anymore. He knows stuff is coming up on him. So why did he look so sad at that meeting with Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer? Trump really thinks he's doing the right thing. I mean, he's totally in this. He thinks that this is what people want. He's not hearing that he lost 40 people. He doesn't see that. He doesn't see that his numbers are low, 38%. He just thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread. He's delusional. But remember, he came here for a reason, and it's going to tear it up. Things are going to get torn. Ooh, oh my God, you guys. Oh my God, thank you, bless you. Yep, here comes Mueller. Here comes Mueller. He's going to take him down. He's got the 10 of swords. Not good for Pence. I'd say it's even worse for Pence than it is for Trump. Maybe Trump will be lucky and check out physically. I even see a woman, a judge that's a woman or something, telling him something like he's involved with something. Can I look at, I'm asking you guys, can I look at Flynn real quick? I don't know why Flynn just hit in my head. Let me look at Flynn. So what's happening with Flynn? Did Flynn really give them the information they need? Somebody just said yes. I got to go with what they say because he's usually right. And listen, on that Chris Christie, remember I thought that he might get picked. I'm feeling that he bowed out, but not because he didn't want the position. I felt Trump was dancing around, and I think it was Jared Kushner that was bouncing him around. Okay, now, Flynn. What's the outcome for Flynn? How much information did he give to our dear, most wonderful friend, Robert Mueller? Robert Mueller. I probably pronounced it wrong, but ask me if I care. Tell me. Tell me about what Flynn gave. There's something else I'm going to have to talk about, you guys. I'll be reading again tomorrow if I don't hit everything. And I don't think I'll be able to hit everything. He's bringing justice. A lot of stuff, you guys. Boom, boom, boom. 8 times. 8 things. We'll be dancing in the streets, you guys. We'll be so happy. He made Mueller's wish come true. I'm always going to think of how I pronounce it, and I'm still pronouncing it wrong. He made his wish come true. He gave information that was very needed. A lot of it has to do with money. I don't know why they keep showing money. Somebody just told me he turned the president in. So he handed the keys. That's what I'm saying. He handed him the keys. So this is definitely stuff we're going to hear, and it's like real soon. It's coming up, you guys. I think before March. And I think because so much good stuff came out that, and I see Flynn just talking away. So if he didn't give it all, he's definitely giving it all now. And it's definitely going to happen. Okay, but I want to look if this guy, what's his name? Whittier or Whittaker or whatever. Bald head or whatever they called him. I want to see, is he going to affect? If he's going to affect him. Is he going to put something on this? Because I almost feel like this guy can go both ways, like he's a floppy fish. Did you see how Kavanaugh joined Roberts about the Planned Parenthood thing, and everybody's like, what? I thought he was supposed to be, you know. I'm almost feeling like Kavanaugh, because he knows once the Dems take over, he's coming up before Congress for lying. I almost feel like he's going to do what he can to be opposite of what people would think. So, do you see what I'm saying? And I'm almost feeling like this Whittier, or Whitte, he's not going to be in Trump's pocket. That's what I saw. I actually see him. I see Trump giving him a bad time now. This guy can run both sides of his mouth. He's a bullshitter. He's a salesman. And he knows if he does something with special counsel, he'll be in trouble. Really big trouble. And I did feel someone came in and talked to him and told him, dude, I'll tell you what, mess with us and you'll be seeing the inside of a jail. That's what I felt like somebody had warned him. And he's like, well, I got President Trump on my side. Oh, really? Trump don't stand up for nobody. Okay, so he's got it down. I'm going to tell you, I can see it as clear as day. It's like I'm seeing ducks in a row. I'm seeing like paperwork. And I'm seeing that, you know, no way would Trump get away if he lives long enough to go through this. Would he get away for not being hit for what he's done? Because they've done those subpoenas, maybe put them in place and then they'll hit him later, something. We're getting close, you guys. We're getting close. Remember January, February. God, that TV's just going to be... Oh my God, it's going to be so exciting. Oh, justice will come. And you know what? Can I tell you something? There's a little bit of an angelic form standing next to him. So he's protected. He comes in like the military, but he's protected. Holy cow, don't even worry about it. But he's dealing with evil, okay? This is so low life. Mueller is like, it's beyond, it's almost like he's speechless. You know, this guy has seen a lot and he can't be surprised. Oh, he's surprised about this. It's like, whoa, whoa. So, okay, this is coming up. People will be dancing in the streets. I think we've talked about this. And it's one thing, I don't care how much he tweets. Trump is going down. He's going down. Okay, real quick. And then I got to go. And then I'll come back to mañana. What can I tell everybody about Mattis? Mattis is talking to bigwigs. Mattis is talking to bigwigs. I even see him talking to some higher up and shaking his head and saying, you know, this guy's a whack job. Everybody kind of knows it. They're looking after... Ooh. It's almost like they would take him out. They would take Trump out because he's that much of a danger. But they know he's such a whack job, he's going to drown himself. It's like he's, I told you, slicing himself. And with the slicing and the bleeding, it's loss of energy, and he just can't seem to keep up. Don't be surprised if you get the news, President Trump in the hospital. Don't be surprised. But the president was taken to the hospital with chest pains or something. I don't know what that is, but I don't think he'll die then. But I feel like it's just too much. He might even use that as an excuse. He might say, I'm going to fake a heart attack, and then I can say, I just can't do this job. But Pence knows he's going to be screwed. I don't know why. Trump's been having a lot of meetings with him lately. I'm feeling like Pence knows that even if he took over as president, he knows he couldn't get nothing done. So... tell me about Mattis, because Mattis, I saw you talking to the higher-ups, and it pains him to know. And he knows Trump dying would not be good. You just don't want that. You don't want a president dead while they're in office. But he's telling somebody, he might even be talking to Mueller. He's like, dude, you got to do something to get rid of this guy. Because remember, I kept seeing Rosenstein going, oh my God, do something. They'll change it all around, you guys. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this Mattis guy is really worried about the world. And you know, John Kelly's going, I can't help, was John Kelly the one that said, don't worry, we got our eye on him? I can't help but wonder, wasn't Mattis. I'm telling you, he's going to move people out of Syria, and immediately something bad's going to happen, okay? Some sort of drama is going to take place. I even see some sort of fighting going on. But Trump thought he would do it for Putin to please him, but it's not going to help Trump at all. Something's going to happen. Mattis is worried. Mattis kind of knows what he's up to, so I see him telling people, look, this is what's going on. Could the military actually stand down and say, we're not going to listen to you, we think you're a danger? I'm almost feeling like the military doing something. Just FYI, it just flashed on all these, you know, these things on their chests. What do you call them? Bigwigs. Generals, that kind of energy. And they're saying, they're all talking amongst themselves and saying, this guy has to go. So if they do come home, they're not home for that long. Although I always like them coming home. But worldwide, this is just, the world is looking at this, they're saying, what the? He just made this decision because of Putin, I'm telling you right now. And I even think Putin might have said, listen, my fingers are itching to let go of that video. Something happened that he said, oh, geez, I better take care of this. He just acts like a big bully. You know, I'm doing it, screw you. So, okay. Enough of Maple Heaven. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'm so excited. So I wouldn't doubt if it shuts down tonight, you guys. But I see a compromise come a little later. Or they go to shut it down and another compromise comes soon after. I don't know what the heck, but I think everybody's leaving. And I think the Republicans are actually having enough. I know Lindsey Graham is actually very furious at Trump for removing people from Syria, removing the military. Okay? All right, so I'll talk to y'all later. God bless. Cheers.